Hi guys, welcome back to An African Eye. I'm Ash Appleton. You asked and I've listened. So in this episode, I'm going to talk you through some budget-friendly decorative pieces that I use to style my interior. So keep watching. My interior aesthetic is Africa modern. That's what I'm all about. I've mentioned this in previous episodes. So how do you channel this in your look without spending a fortune? Well, here are a few of the pieces that I have at home. Start with this hero piece. As I've said, I love modern African pieces, especially with the recycled materials. So this motorbike hits all the right spots. Look at the detail that's gone into making it. It's absolutely incredible. And that could work really well in your living room, hallway, bedroom, wherever. And it didn't cost me a fortune. It cost me 1,000 shillings, $10. So don't discount this. Plenty of these around town. Moving on, hearts. These are glass hearts. These are quite heavy, really nice ones. I love these. I've actually put them on my concrete floor out here on my roof terrace. And this add a little bit of a punch when I place next to the plants. So these are good options. You could use them as coasters or paperweights, but they're a bit heavy, so I think they need to be put somewhere where you're not going to move them too much. Here's a nice, pretty vase. All I've done is drop in an ordinary water glass. And there you go. Something cheap but beautiful. You know what to do with those masks that we all have, the wooden masks. They can be a bit dull, just hang up on the wall by themselves. So why don't you spray them? Really good option. Get a can of spray, any color. I've actually put up earrings just to add a little bit of interest. There's a really easy styling option, and these you can pick up quite cheaply. So don't discount them. And then of course, my true love, as you know, is art. Here's a batik that I got for 1,000 shillings, less than 1,000 shillings, $10 again. It's a really nicely done one as well. You can get some cheaper ones that look like they're just being inked. So you have to be careful, have an idea of what you're looking for in terms of batiks. But they're very nice, many affordable options in terms of batiks. And I've had it box framed, which you can have done quite easily. Tinga Tinga art, it's East African. I got this in the market. Again, around $17, 1,700 shillings, had it box framed, and it's gorgeous. It's a really good piece as well, good quality. But the trick is when you're looking for pieces like this, you have to have an eye, so you're not getting cheap, sort of tacky looking pieces. Look for the detail. You need to look for detail and the intricacy in terms of how it's been rendered. So bear that in mind. And I want to go on to now these I love using metal animals. I've got loads of them all over my space. If you go back to season 1, episode 9, you see me out and about and I'm picking up pieces. So what I've done here, I've actually got this and I've painted it. Because if it's just metal, it's a bit harsh, but then you can style them up with paint. These work really well. And it gives you an edge. It makes your interior look a bit modern, stops it from looking too cutie. And while we're on that subject, let me tell you what doesn't work. This doesn't work. So avoid this kind of stuff. Your pieces shouldn't look cute. You don't want people to say, and that's what this was, so this does not work. So it doesn't work, I think, because of the shape, just something, it doesn't look that sophisticated, it hasn't got an edge. So look for pieces that are more sort of edgier. This actually works better. It actually works better than this. It's not because of the beads, it's just the shape. It doesn't look very arty. I think that's my point. So, and there are loads of these kind of things in markets and stores. So I would personally avoid this if you're trying to get a sort of dynamic, edgy looking sort of interior, modern African looking interior. Again, I talked about this. Very simple way of styling a pot plant. Just pop one of these in it. Can you see what difference it makes? Otherwise it's just a cactus in a pot. But this just lifts it a little bit. Yeah. And I've talked so often about what you can do. Buy cards and have them framed cards. I bought these when I was traveling Philadelphia earlier in the year. This is a print I got for $12. And luckily, the artist was actually the one who sold it to me. So she actually signed it, which just makes it a little bit nicer. And I had them framed in Nairobi. Now, Dana, the drum. I use it as a side table. That's a really easy styling option. You know, you can even use a bigger one as a coffee table. So I think the thing is here to think outside the box. Don't look for the obvious things. In terms of styling, it doesn't have to be obvious. So just, you know, have an open mind and be a bit creative about what you're doing. And moving on, Mr. Flamingo. These are quite easy to come by, wooden, love the pop. I love this color. It's a nice, energizing, uplifting color. So this will work well in any interior. More ideas for your walls. This is just wrapping paper. I love this. Bought it again in Philadelphia and had it framed here in Nairobi. It's hanging on my wall. Easily done. So bear that in mind. So there you go. I've given you a quick talk through some of my pieces, and I use all of these. They're all in my space and they're all doable. So hopefully that's inspired you to go out there and bring in more stuff. It's going to add some personality, add that Africa modern aesthetic to your interior. Share this video, like it, subscribe, tell your friends, drop me a line in the comments. Any questions you have, I'm here to answer them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.